Hey, it's Scott. I just got done playing some games and I recorded them. They were pretty interesting, so I'm gonna show you some Soulstorm games. Alright, this is my most recent one. I watched it a couple times because it was really interesting. So, let's start with this one. This one was actually really interesting. So, I picked random, and I checked everybody's profile. Everybody had about 100 games played. So, it was pretty equal skill. It wasn't like one guy had 100 games played, and the other guy had like 200 games played. Not like that. Everybody had about 100 games played. So this is about as equal as you can get. I got Dark Eldar. I picked random. So Dark Foundry opening on a map this big. The Archon isn't too great, so it's better to get mobility. I mean, the Archon's still good, but I don't think Archon is as good on this map. So Chaos, Dark Eldar, Tau again, Chaos again, and Necrons. Now, what makes this match interesting is everybody basically did the same thing. And what's interesting is everybody did the same thing, and everybody got a different result. And you'll see in a minute. And I think that makes it interesting. All these players did the same thing but got different results. So you'll see in a minute what I mean. So I'm gonna get some Hellions out and I'm gonna distract them. This takes up a lot of my time too. So even though I'm trying to distract them, this also distracts me. So it's a risky thing to do. You should only do this if you practice. This isn't something you should do if you're new. It's not a new player thing you can do. Alright, here we go. Oh, and just to let you know ahead of time, all three players over here, they went pure defense. So I'm trying to attack three players who went pure defense. So this is gonna be hard for me. It's not quick start. I know it's looting, but yeah, it's not quick start. This is a normal match. Here I am looking for builders. These guys can kill builders in a couple seconds. Chaos Sword on this side. I'm guessing he had the same plan. I was gonna look for this guy's builders, but I decided helping the Chaos Sword would be a better idea. It's always better to 2v1 than 1v1. Now this I could fight. 3 Hellions versus 3 Warriors. That I could fight. 3 Warriors plus all this. That's a nope for me. And I checked this video out a couple times. He did end up getting the stealth suit upgrade. The stealth suit upgrade is actually pretty massive. Here I decided to actually fight the stealth suits. I wasn't able to get a kill, but I was able to. I think I scared him because after I did this, he got really cautious with his stealth suits. Oh yeah, and here's a cheeky generator. I don't know if this is worth it, but he was able to get a generator. And here's the Necron Lord. I was able to get a decap over here. So Tau started out with 2 generators. Well, oh, 3 generators. Tau started out with 3 generators, which is kind of risky, to be honest. Then he made the Tau Commander, which makes sense. A lot of people don't know Hellions actually beat Commanders. So I knew I would win this fight. It would probably cost me a lot of resources. But I'd win that fight. Hellions are actually pretty expensive. So I think we both spent about equal amount of resources on that fight. The Chaos Lord dies here soon. He wasn't able to run away fast enough. Sorcerer. Oh yeah, these guys did a fast. Hold on. My stuff is falling apart. Alright. These people did a fast slag depot, which is actually pretty smart. I'm surprised we didn't lose. Spoiler. They did a fast slag depot. And so did this guy here, the Chaos player. He did a fast depot too. I did end up killing the builder right here. So I killed 1 builder so far. I killed a builder, got a decap, killed the Tau Commander. I was gonna make 2 of these guys, 2 squads. And this guy for some reason decided to stun my Hellions. He was still in close combat, so I'm not sure why he stunned him. If you heard that chain sound, that's the stun. Because I'm distracting him, this guy goes for a quick tier 3, and this guy goes for well, quick tier 2, I guess. I don't think he goes tier 3. But yeah, I know these guys beat commanders, so I was gonna kill his commander. But oh, what's this? Range stance. Kill one of the heretics. So I killed 2 heretics so far. So that's not bad. I don't think he made Chaos Lord. He skipped Chaos Lord and went straight for Sorcerer. This is me just trying to stay alive. As you can see, trying to control this guy takes up a lot of my focus because I'm floating right now. It's hard to control these guys and spend your points at the same time. But here we have map control. Like I said, they went pure defense, so we do have a little bit of a economy advantage. It's not big enough to make a real difference. Plus 10 economy difference isn't that big of a deal. I sent these guys over because I knew he didn't have an army, and I made all these guys. I upgraded all these guys, so I wasn't worried about my base anytime soon. And I sent these guys over. Just eyes. I sent these guys over, so if these guys died, I knew the enemy was coming. So this was like my warning signal to myself. Here I am trying again. I thought for sure he would have a builder here, but nope, it was over here. So that's 3 builders dead. The Chaos builders are pretty cheap though, so I'm not getting a whole lot. I'm not getting a whole lot of value. Here I am floating again. And because I'm doing this, I end up with the worst economy. The Chaos player is saying it's a distraction. The reason he's saying this is because basically everybody shows up to try to kill my army. I'm surprised the Hellions survived that. I did get the health upgrade. I'm pretty sure I got the health upgrade. But even with the health upgrade, they still die pretty easily. See, and I captured this, so I knew what would be going on over here. Capturing these is a pretty big deal. And him teleporting his army back, that was also a pretty big deal. I'm not sure why he did this, because later on, he shows his hand. He has flayed ones. So I'm not sure why he did that. I guess he didn't want to use his flayed ones. There he is decapping. I think this is the only decap in the game. No one else was able to decap. See, this is what made this game interesting. Stealth suits over here. Stealth suits over here. And this sorcerer was halfway dead, so I'm not sure why he sent it over here. But smart of him to check. I'll give him that.
Flight and mayhem.
Yeah, so they both did the same thing. This guy here has stealth suits. This guy here has stealth suits. So they both did the same thing. And here's where is it? Fire warriors here. He's got fire warriors. He's got fire. I'm pretty sure. There he is. They got fire warriors there. So these two Tau players did the exact same thing at pretty much the exact same time. So that's pretty interesting. I made the Archon because I just wasn't sure what to spend my points on. I knew just making pure Hellions wasn't the right way to go. So I made Archon. Archon's actually pretty cheap compared to the other commanders. He's like 180, while the other commanders were like 230, 220. So he was pretty cheap. Homunculus is also kind of cheap, so it doesn't matter what you do with Dark Eldar. It's always a good idea to make the Archon and the Homunculus, just because they're pretty cheap. Here's a tier 3 fight. I'm pretty sure Tau is still tier 2, but I'm not sure. There I am trying to destroy this. I almost got away with it. But I noticed this warriors. Now these Hellions lasted for like 8 minutes or so. But they're not going to last too much longer. Oh yeah, this guy here teleported his obliterators. They died instantly. Oh, and here's a stealth suit attack. I feel bad for this Chaos guy because he clearly knew this was going to happen. But yeah. Killed 3 of them. That's not bad. Oh yeah, I made ravens. I thought since I'm distracting them, I might as well go all in. These ravens are pretty cheap, but because my economy was so bad that even though these are cheap, I still had trouble making them. That's how bad my economy was. And here I am floating, mostly because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna go tier 4 or make tier 3. Should I make a tier 3 army or should I make a tier 4 army? I wasn't sure what to do. The tier 4 army would be stronger, but it would take longer. And here they are attacking. So I wasn't sure what to do. I wasn't sure what to do with 800. Should I go tier 4 or tier 3? Wasn't sure. I ended up making mandrakes. Mandrakes are pretty good at any time. I do end up destroying this. Ravens are actually pretty good at destroying LP2s. Here's just a massive Tau fight. I'm pretty sure this guy spent everything on these stealth suits. Like every drop, he spent every drop on these stealth suits. And here's the other stealth suit fight. Oh yeah, the Tau guy. This Tau guy ends up leaving, not because of his attack failed, but because the Chaos guy annoyed him. The Chaos guy made fun of him, so he left. I'm not sure why the Chaos guy made fun of his teammates, because again, this was pretty equal fight overall. And here's Necrons going all out. See, I kind of saved his Predator by putting my Mandrakes here. Oh yeah, and I sent my Mandrakes over here. He finally notices after I kill like 3 Obliterators. After I kill 3 Obliterators, he finally noticed my Mandrakes. And here I am, Soulstorming. I should have Soulstorm earlier, but I was so like not paying attention. I was doing a lot of trying to get a lot of things done at the same time. Here's my Deus of Destruction. I knew Chaos was basically dead. And Tau was also kind of dead. So I ignored these. I ignored this side. I end up sending my Deus to go fight the Monolith. Oh, speaking of Monolith, I started playing the Warhammer board game, and I'm starting to lean towards Necrons. I think I might be a real life. I might be a real life Necron player. There's like 20 factions to choose from, so I'm not sure which one to choose. I'm more of a collector right now. I've been collecting. I got sister statues. Or miniatures. See, I just now got the poison upgrade, so I'm pretty late to the party. But again, I have the worst economy. Everyone else's economy is like plus 150. I'm plus 110, and everybody else is plus 150. But they have the slag pit, so that makes sense. The Imprince ends up going down. The Imprince lost to 1 squad of Flayed Ones. Flayed Ones are ridiculous. It's weird, because in the board games they're not that crazy. But in this game, Flayed Ones are ridiculous. This guy realized his team abandoned him. So he left. I feel bad for this guy because he was doing his own thing. He was trying to kill my Hellions, which was a good idea. He tried to capture the map, which was a good idea. And he made a bunch of turrets, which would stop anything I threw at him. Necron turrets pretty much shut down Dark Eldar. Dark Eldar really struggles against turrets. So that was that one. So yeah, that was really interesting. Both Tau players did the exact same thing. This Tau player rage quit. Both Chaos players did the exact same thing. They did a base trade, and it almost worked. Chaos does high damage to buildings, and Tau does high damage to buildings. So the base trade almost paid off. But yeah, oh yeah, another thing is the Tau player. No, not Tau player. This guy here, Ecoms, he actually ends up sharing. Yeah, he gave away 1500 energy, which is a lot. And this guy, I guess, gave away 750 energy, which I don't know why, because he was falling behind pretty bad. I'm guessing he gave away the 750 energy before he quit. I end up getting 20 kills, which is like the lowest amount of kills. 44 of my guys died, which is the Mandrakes and the Hellions, which is the third highest amount of deaths. So my score looks really bad, but I think I did scare him, because they did go pure defense after I scared them off. I guess the lesson in that one is don't get scared. Let's do guard gameplay. I think this one here was quick start. I only did quick start Imperial Guard like 2 or 3 times, so I'm not great at it. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, this is quick start Imperial Guard. I'm not sure why my mouse turned into a line, but alright. Did it glitch? Hold on, it might have glitched. Oh, there we go, it's fixed. But yeah, I never did Imperial Guard quick start very often, so I was just kind of making it up as I go. I know Imperial Guard is like the best at defense, and I know grenade launchers do a lot of damage, so I wasn't sure if I should go pure offense or pure defense. That was like my issue. And the reason it took me a while to move these guys is because I wasn't giving them one thing to do. If you hold shift, you can make them do like 2 or 3 things. So I was telling these guys to do like 4 things, because it is quick start. And Tau doesn't have turrets, so I decided to give him turrets. FYI, I end up forgetting about these. These turrets do actually pay off later on in this fight, but I totally forgot about them.
Present and accounted for, sir.
I made 3 of these because I know Guard has like 20 upgrades, so I made 3 of them.
Reporting for duty, sir. Green skins. Thought I smelled something.
Oh yeah, I started scanning stuff.
Reporting for duty.
Oh yeah, so it's Imperial Guard, Space Marine, Tau, and the Space Marine player is actually Knight. Knight's the guy I can never beat. Chaos, and this guy here. Everyone here is pretty experienced. They're not, you know, there's no like bad players among them. Really, he should have fought this. I'm not sure why he's running. Command Squad has a lot of health, but he can't. Command Squad can't deal with all this. There's just no way Command Squad can deal with all this. Pretty random soul strike. And here I am trying to be cheeky.
We did it, sir. Not them.
But this guy was ready for it, so it didn't work out. This fight here made me confident, and I ended up losing a lot of these. And this is before the upgrades. I ended up doing this fight before the upgrades, which was also a bad idea. I'm just now capturing my points. So yeah, I'm really bad at guard. I'm not used to it. Here I didn't know where his army was, so I just kind of guessed. And he knew I was here, so this wasn't a good fight. Yeah, I lost 3 of them already. Yeah, this was a really bad fight.
It's no good. We can't hold them.
Oh, there's something going on over here.
Time for payback.
Oh, Knight's about to attack.
Time to strike back hard.
Space Marine level 3 is ridiculous.
Objective secured. What now?
See, you got a pretty good base thing going on. Orcs is starting to attack. I feel bad for this Tau guy, he lost everything. Who's here? Oh, the Imperial Guard player. Yeah, the Imperial Guard player moved up too, which is what I did. But when it comes to Space Marines, this is what makes Space Marines so hard to fight. This is what makes Space Marines so hard to fight. If your army is over here, Space Marines will just go over here and teleport. And Space Marines are really good at destroying bases. So yeah, it's rough. Yeah, here it is. This is really hard to deal with. It doesn't matter who you are. Dark Eldar, it doesn't matter who you are. This is really hard to deal with. This guy just runs into his army. I'm not sure if he got the range upgrade or not. I guess not. I'm pretty sure Imperial Guard can outrange this. Oh yeah, then he rage quits because he realizes he's dead. But then again, pretty much anybody would die of this. It's something that's really hard to deal with for anyone. It doesn't matter who you are. Oh yeah, and I'm so focused on this that I didn't make any defense. I'm like, oh, guard is defense, I should go defense. But I was so focused on this, I never did it. And here comes the orc attack, which was pretty rough. This kill cam won the game, surprisingly. If you watch, this kill cam absorbs all the damage and ends up like winning the game. Because 3 turrets and broadside is a massive amounts of damage, but yeah. Here's Knight doing his thing. Yeah, what's crazy is you can do this in the normal game. So yeah, Space Marines are nuts. Tier 4. Yeah, I made Hellhounds because I had no idea what I was doing. I thought Hellhounds would be better than Basilisks because Basilisks don't do that much damage and they miss a lot. So I thought Hellhounds would be a little bit better.
Where's our fire support?
Yeah. This is me just not knowing what I'm doing.
Time to strike back hard.
And Knight is just steamrolling everybody. Oh yeah, and I guess guard cannot deal with vehicles. I ended up spending so much resources trying to kill this thing. I didn't realize guard had trouble dealing with vehicles. I think the Tau player left. He lost a lot of stuff, so. These Hellhounds are actually doing alright. These Hellhounds should be dead by now. I'm not sure why they're alive. Yeah, this was me just being slow. I have all the resources in the world, and I still didn't make a good army with it. And here's Orc losing all his stuff. Before Orc loses, he ends up taking like 2 players out, so that's not bad.
Heavy weapons on the field. Let me preach his name.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure what to do with guard. I got better in the next one, but yeah, I just made random stuff. And I was gonna make the Bane Blade, but I totally forgot where I put it. I put the building. Oh yeah, I put the building over here. I put the Bane Blade over here, and I totally forgot about it. Yeah, I messed up. You could really teleport and just kill all this. It seems like his micro isn't the best either, because really this shell will be dead by now. Squiggoth down. Dreadnought down. Okay, I got the armor upgrade. I'm not even sure if Imperial Guard gets an armor upgrade. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm just making Hellhounds for now, because I'm not sure what to do. I ended up killing a lot more orcs than I expected, especially since I didn't have a whole lot. Really, this right here is my whole army. Should be over soon, but it was a pretty good fight. Man, these heavy weapon teams are going down quick. These Hellhounds actually paid off somehow. Land Raider.
Look out! Here they come!
Oh yeah, more dreadnoughts. Yeah, he destroyed my base, so I couldn't make a dreadnought. Or not dreadnought. He destroyed my base, so I couldn't make a Bane Blade. But I was still able to make all the other stuff. But yeah, he stopped me. He did stop me from making a Bane Blade. I couldn't make a Bane Blade with my buildings gone. Yeah, the poor Imperial Guard guy got wrecked. I ended up losing a lot too. Alright, that's it for that one. Not too exciting. Honestly, I think the Imperial Guard player played like normal. Oh yeah, this is against 3 insane computers, but I'm still really proud of this, so I decided to record it. I think I end up getting the most kills, which is something I'm really proud of, considering I don't actually play Imperial Guard. Now, I wasn't sure where I spawned at, so I just put it here. Really, I should have put it here, the command center. And I'll skip through all the boring stuff. This one is super slow, so I'll skip through this one. Yeah, according to the stats, I get like 200 kills. And I watched this like 3 times, and I have no idea how I got 200 kills. Maybe like 100? But I don't know how I got 200 kills from. So here's me trying to gain an early position. I don't know much about guardsmen, except they beat pretty much anything in a fight. So I was pretty confident these guys would win in a fight. That's the only thing I know about Imperial Guard, is that they're really good at winning fights. And here's my commissar. I was gonna put him in melee stance and have him as a distraction. There it is. So yeah, you can make the commissar and use him as a distraction. Yeah, guardsmen with all his members do a lot of damage. So these guys here are distractions. This right here is a real source of damage. And here's a forward turret. For some reason, the computer has trouble dealing with turrets. So I made a turret because I knew that the computer couldn't deal with it. And here's me slowly getting map control. What's funny is, even though I'm Imperial Guard, my economy was actually the worst. And I'll show you my partners real quick. So Eldar's over here. Mostly Guardians. And Orcs over here. Mostly Shootas. It was Orcs versus Necrons, and Orcs just completely, it was like a one-sided fight. Orcs just completely destroyed Necrons. It wasn't even close. Yeah, once Orcs gets a good economy, they're really hard to stop. I didn't get grenades because I wanted to focus more on economy.
By the Emperor, we've won.
Yeah, I got 1,000 float, but that's just me not knowing what to do. I really don't have a whole lot of experience playing Imperial Guard. And another reason I have 1,000 float is because all my builders were busy. Like, there wasn't a whole lot I can do about 1,000 float. And now it's like 2,000 float. There really wasn't a whole lot I can do about the float because all my builders were doing stuff. Here's me making like a forward position. I put my basilisk here. I totally forgot what the range was, so I just put them here, hoping they would hit something. I had no idea what the range was on these guys. Here's me going tier 3. And it seems like I beat insane Space Marines. So that's cool. And here's a big orc army over here. Yeah, this army here is hard to stop.
Objective secured.
Now we're gonna fight Chaos. And I was super confident. I was like, Chaos is weaker than Space Marines. And here I am fighting Chaos, and you'll see what happens. It's not a good fight. And I was like, yeah, I'm tier 3. I should have all the commander abilities unlocked. And yeah, this is what happened. My Basilisk is hitting him, surprisingly. Here's the Warp Spiders. Oh yeah, and I made a Commissar because I was pretty sure the priest would be useless in this fight, so I made a Commissar instead of a priest. Or not a priest, Psyker. And I was like, there's no infiltrated units. I really don't need a Psyker. Even the split soul thing wouldn't be useful. Oh yeah, and I noticed my float. So I started the use Earthshaker rounds. So in a minute you'll start seeing Earthshaker rounds. Earthshaker rounds do like insane damage. Like they can one-shot generators. They can one-shot turrets, which is insane. Or maybe two-shot turrets. I don't remember. Yeah, I ended up giving away my economy because I thought Imperial Guard had the best economy. But I was looking at this again. I actually had the worst economy, which was I actually have really good map control, and I still have bad economy.
All right, men.
So here's the Marines blowing up to the mines, and they're blowing up to the Basilisk. Necrons is basically dead. So now it's just Chaos. If Chaos would have attacked, I probably would have lost. But because it's taking its time right here, I was able to recover. Oh yeah, and I put 2 heavy weapon teams over here. Because I noticed Eldar was struggling. Sorcerer dead. Yeah, this is really hard to stop for anyone. This is massive, massive amounts of firepower. Here's me. Oh no, I thought that was me building a forward base. I know I have a base around here somewhere. I got a forward base. There's my forward base right there.
Assassin here.
With all the fights going on, I figured a forward base would be good. Now I am tier 4, but I was so distracted by this that I didn't end up making any tier 4 units. Yeah, so I'm just earth shaking around. I'm just doing all the earth shaking stuff. I got my sniper guy.
Of course I'll help.
Oh, my sniper guy's all the way over here. Yeah, once Marines lose morale, they're basically useless. And here's this massive army here to wipe up everything. So this fight's not gonna last much longer. Here's some Castricans. If I understand, they're gonna start selling these again, so that's gonna be cool. At the statue store. I'm not sure if the... Oh, they do reach. That's cool. I think I threw a grenade there. Caskins do really bad close range damage. So I didn't want them to get hit. Yeah, even with all this, I still had the worst economy, which was surprising. And you can see my map control, which is pretty good. Yeah, it should end around here. And he made a forward base too. Yeah, so this wasn't quick start, but we ended up with so much resources that it was basically quick start. And I think I did start the Bane Blade. Nope. There's Lehman Russ. Oh, I guess I didn't. I thought I started on the I think I started on the Necrons have the same square. That's interesting. But yeah. So that's it for that one. I enjoyed it. I don't know about you guys. Really, the only reason I'm playing Imperial Guard is because I have a Bane Blade in my house, and I just want to use it. But I can't because it's not real, and I just want to use a Bane Blade. So yeah, I'm playing Imperial Guard for the Bane Blade. If I could, and if I was good enough, I would just make a Bane Blade every time I play this game. That'd be the perfect thing for me. So yeah, Eldar had 1,600 resources, which is pretty bad if you look at the numbers. I had 30,000 resources, which is more than the computer. And Orc had almost 1,500 more resources. If you combine all my resources and all of Eldar resources, you'd get what Orc had. So Orc had all of our resources combined, which is kind of nutty to think about. I did get 200 kills. I'm still not sure why, even after watching that. I know I killed some Space Marine squads and some Chaos squads, but they weren't fully reinforced, so I'm not sure where those numbers come from. Maybe it was the scouts, maybe it was the cultists. It was probably the cultists. That's probably where this number comes from, this cultists. Alright, so that's it for that one. So yeah, I'm playing Imperial Guard again, mostly just for the Bane Blade, and that's it. I don't really care for the Lehman Russ, I don't really care for the Basilisk, I just want to make the Bane Blade. Alright, so that's it for that one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This is Scat signing off.